over.
You're right.
And now he's harassing me. He's harassing me. If I didn't slow down, why didn't you pull me over?
Because I was about to like.
But you didn't. But you didn't.
You were driving around.
But you didn't. I wasn't driving 40 in the construction. Stop it.
Just because you pull over first before I turn the lights on.
Sir, you were in front of me. You were in front of me.
Never.
You weren't in front of me?
Never.
So you didn't reverse your car and go right there?
I put a little alongside it.
Did you reverse your car and go right there? Yes or no? Yes or no? Did you or not? You answer the question. You answer the question.
No, I'm not.
Did you pull me over?
Yes.
No, you did not.
Right there.
No, you did not. You pulled right here.
Right there.
And then you reversed. You never pulled me over. You never pulled me over. Never.
I need your driver's license.
I'm not giving you anything. You did not pull me over. I did not do anything. If you're going to write me a ticket, run my plate. Run my plates. Run my plates.
I will run your plate.
Run my plate. So don't ask me anything. Run my plates or leave me alone.
Ma'am, do you understand?
I don't care. Do you understand what harassment is?
I do.
Okay then.
Right now.
Yes, it is. You did. Run my plates.
Just because you yell.
Run my plates.
I already ran your plate.
Okay, so you know my name.
I don't know your name.
Keep on.
What is your name?
Keep on. Yep, and this is called harassment, sir. Harassment. Call your grandmother. This is harassment. You ran my plates. I go through enough with the Bradley police. You are harassing me. Why are you touching my car? What the fuck are you doing? This is harassment.
You're going to be arrested.
Son, call your grandma, please. Son, call your grandma, please. Call your grandma. Son, pull your permit out too, so you can go home.
Over here. Yep.
Can you call somebody for me, please? This is harassment. Son, call your grandmother, please. No, ain't no relax. Why do y'all keep doing this to me? I didn't do anything to y'all.
And please.
Go ahead.
You're obstructing.
I'm not obstructing nothing. You did not pull me over.
You are.
My son has COVID. I'm trying to go get him tested. You harassing me.
Why is that the first time in this conversation you've been bringing
Because you're harassing me.
Sir, do you need an ambulance?
No, he needs his mother to take him to the emergency room. That's where I'm coming from.
You're not even going towards the emergency room.
How ain't I? The emergency room.
That way.
Oh my
You're
God.
going that way.
Okay, sir. You're right. You know what you're talking about.
I know the hospital.
Okay, sir.
Area.
I do too. I do too.
You're going.
My son goes to be.
Spraying.
Sir.
You're going.
Okay. Whatever you say.
East.
Okay. The hospital is. As soon as I go down this street, if I turn left, go to the light, and make another. This officer did not pull me over. I pulled my car over.
You're right.
And now he's harassing me. He's harassing me. If I didn't slow. For police harassment. So, full story is, the police have been harassing me since December. There was an incident in my home where a man lost his life, and the other man is in jail right now fighting for his life. And they've been harassing me ever since because they want me to say things that I'm not going to say. I'm not going to lie on either party, and that's just that. I don't care. But they have been harassing me ever since. They have came to my house several times, surrounded my house. They have arrested me multiple times, stating that my license is suspended when it's not. I have a license in Arizona and I have an Illinois license. Neither one of them are suspended or have been suspended. But yeah, so it's just been a very inconvenient situation for me for the last year, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired of it. Now, this particular incident, my son called me and his school called me to come and get him because he was not feeling good. He had been throwing up at school. They did a rapid COVID test and it came back negative. But my son is on the football team. A lot of them had COVID, and they wanted me to take him to get an actual test. So I went to his school. I picked him up. This particular cop followed me for 8 blocks. I literally thought I was tweaking at first. And me and my son was having a conversation about it. And I told him, I said, well, I feel like he's following me and I'm going to turn. And if he follows me, he's following me. Keep in mind, I had turned 3 times. I went down a few blocks. I made a left. He followed me. I went a few more blocks. I took a right. He followed me. I told my son, I'm like, if he follows me on this next turn, I'm going to pull over. So I made a right. I went up 2 blocks because there were cars right there. And then I pulled my car over. Yes, I was scared. I was terrified. I felt very uneasy with myself, and I felt very unsafe for my child and me. So yes, I pulled over, and the cop pulled up next to me, but a little bit past my car, and was trying to talk to me through my window. So I was talking back to him. Then he reversed his car and turned on his lights, got out, came over to my car, knocked on my window, and it proceeded from there. And the moment that he told me I was going to be arrested, I turned my camera on because I needed evidence of what was going on and him harassing me, because that's what was going on. Update. This officer... Part 2. So there were 3 white officers and 3 cars that were out there. Once the man had reversed and turned on his lights, before he attempted to pull me out of my car, there were 2 other officers that pulled up. At no point in time did they call a female officer there to assist, with which, when dealing with a female, you are supposed to have a female officer there. So that was that. When you hear me say that that's where I'm coming from, I was talking to another officer because they were also speaking. I was telling him that I was coming from my son's school and I was on my way to the hospital, of course. But yes, they put me in the back of the car, and the officer that opened my door and was harassing me initially, he came to the other police's car and was talking to me through the car window, telling me that he did not have cameras on his car. He did not have a computer in his car to run my plates or anything along them lines. And I simply continued to ask him questions. If I was going 40 in a construction zone, why didn't you turn your lights on? Why didn't you pull me over? If I was going 40 on all these streets that are 20 miles per hour, I was going 20 over the speed limit as you state. Why didn't you pull me over? Why didn't you turn your lights on? 8 blocks. You had not turned your lights on at all. These are where my questions were coming from, because I had not done anything wrong. I was purely being harassed by the Bradley Police Department. That's what was going on. So for those of you that are constantly stating, why am I yelling? I'm yelling because I have been harassed for a year. I have done nothing wrong. I have no police record. I go to work, I take care of my child, and I mind my motherfucking business. I have no reason to be harassed by the police at no given time. I don't care what else has occurred, whether whatever. I didn't rob nobody. I didn't kill nobody. I didn't steal shit. I did not commit any type of crime. There is no reason for you to be bothering me. If your reason to why you pulled up next to my car, well, the reason why you were following me for 8 blocks and then pulled up to my car because I pulled over